Okay, so I think that there are some merits to changing the way that we use the skyboxes. In normal DayZ, the skyboxes are Skydome, which means that when you go under the ground, or alternatively in say expansion helicopters, you were to go high up enough that it unloads the terrain, you get this occurring. Which is just, that's the end of the skybox object there, and then there's nothing there, so the engine doesn't know what to do with that. Obviously that's like a really edge case, but it kind of does annoy me a bit. And then the other benefit is obviously if we were to change to the HDRI style Sky Spheres, we can then go and take ones from CG Trader or whatever and not have to manually try and make it to the same format as the DayZ ones, which are kind of frustrating to make. Give me 1 second and I'll show you what it looks like with a Sky Sphere. Right, so 3 hours later, we're in DayZ, and I have the Sky Sphere set up. Obviously it's looking a little bit different to how it was beforehand. This is just like a random texture I got from CG Trader, but you can see it is a little bit higher quality. I think this is like a 4K texture, some ridiculous amount. But it's something different. It looks nice, I think. Well, it looks good enough. It's still nowhere near as good as what the volumetric clouds were, but it's still something. Obviously I've got to fix stuff like that off in the distance, like it's very blue, but that's something that you could fix easily with changing the texture. And then the biggest benefit being that when you go up, like that, it's blue. There's no big circle. Like, you know, once I go all the way up, I'm still rising as you can see, and there's nothing that's going whack. Same with if going underground, like under the terrain. Doop. See? These behave pretty well with environment changes. Better than I thought they would, at least. Well, you know, as we come over into sunset, obviously it doesn't line up perfectly, like the shadows, because it's an image, basically. Like, it's just a texture that goes on the Skydome, but that's not too bad. It came out a lot better than I thought it would, at least, and see if you go under, it's still all good. So there you go.